Hello there, it's Sean. I'm back again, and this is the New Year's toy haul from the Model Club weekend. And if I went in alphabetical order, it would start with the Funko Pop figure I managed to find, which is Tobias Beckett from the Solo: A Star Wars Story movie. And if you look carefully, you can see all the figures on the back that you can get in that line. Chewbacca, Lando, and Solo, of course. And if we continue on the Star Wars line, they just came out with Star Wars 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi figures, which you can see here. There's a good photo. That's the super tall Han Solo figure, who's even taller than the Masters of the Universe. And of course, there's also Leia that I saw at one Walmart. I'll go looking again this weekend. There she is. And of course, Boba Fett, Lando, Wicket from the Ewoks, and a biker scout trooper. So we'll see how many I can find, especially at the mid-February toy convention in Toronto. Well, Mississauga. And of course, I found the Empire Strikes Back R2-D2 figure. I didn't have him before. And you can see on the back the other lines you get. You get the Bespin security guard. There's two different versions. You get a stormtrooper, you get an Imperial gunner. This is from the vintage collection. So I'll put those figures up here. Let's see, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. Oh, you got it joins the line of 40th Anniversary Empire Strikes Back figures that are in the super size. I believe I got Luke in that one. Okay, so that's not an unexpected toy line there. And then, of course, you have the two Next Generation figures that I managed to get at the my favorite flea market. You have Dr. Crusher. You can see her here, and there's a good photo of her. So she's got all her accessories. She's got the card. Interesting how her bag is red. And this is the 1993 card back. So you can see all the figures in the line you got there. I have to figure out where I'll put them. Yeah, put her up there in front of the Batman figure for now. And of course the Thomas Riker figure from the 7th season of Next Generation. And of course he has his gear. You see it's a more maroon red. Not as bright red as hers. And of course you see the 1994 figures. Now there you see how the ship is slightly sharper in its image. And you can see the figures here. So you have Captain Picard as a Romulan, Riker. So they're in disguise until you get over here. Barclay, Data in a dress uniform, Picard in duty uniform, Ensign Crusher, Redemption Data, Thomas Riker, who you have, Gowron, and Hugh, the Borg figure. So that's quite good. That was produced in '94, as you can see there. And you even have his info card. Now that's quite different from Beverly Crusher. Well, she has an info card also. So I'll put him up here. And then we'll move on to the two Masters of the Universe figures I managed to get. Tongue Lasher and, let me check the book for the name of the second figure. Let me just put these figures here so you can get a good picture. There you go. There's a good photo. So, Tongue Lasher and I don't think there was one called Snake Face. Give me a minute here. I have to use Pixel Dan's book to get a good look here. No, it's not snake face. All right. Serpentor, I think. Let me take a look in the book and find out for sure. I'll be right back. Found him. It's Ratlore. Okay, so now I've identified the two figures. Well, that's good. I was on that bookmarked page because I'm compiling a list of what I do have. All right, so let's see here. So, Ratlore. Now, it says that he's supposed to have a mechanism where his neck extends, and you can see the button here on the back of his belt, conveniently hidden by his tail. So let's see if that works. There we go. That works. So his neck extends, that's great, and he has a larger torso to account for the extended neck. You can see him, he can stand well. He doesn't need a stand, and if you put the neck back in place, there you go. And his tail balances him perfectly, so that's good for him. There you go. And then you have, oh come on, I remembered his name from before. Give me one moment, I gotta check the book again. Tongue Lasher, there you go. You can see the page in the Pixel Dan book there. So, and I do have his staff, even if I don't have his dragonfly weapon. So let's see now, though. So you have the lever on the back, and it should be able to make his tongue come out. There you go. And, oh, that's quite a long tongue. And it reverses. There you go. And like Ratlore, Tongue Lasher does stand upright without a stand. Okay, so he doesn't have the King of the Snake Men or the Snake Attack mini comic. Let's see if the mini comic I possess, The Vengeance of Skeletor, is from the Tongue Lasher. I mean the Ratlore. 1 minute. No, it doesn't appear to be. It's not one of the mini comics from the 2 series I have. 2 figures I got today. But I will notice something interesting. If you look at my the tail, you can see how it's kind of dull, but it does turn to yellow halfway through the book, halfway through the figure tail. So that's good. So let's take a look at the mini comic. You can see it here, The Vengeance of Skeletor. Looks like He-Man's fighting some kind of sea monster. Copyright 1981. You can see the back. Advertising Castle Grayskull, Man-at-Arms, Beastman, Skeletor, He-Man, Battle Cat. And this one actually has full storyboards in it, as you can see, all the way through. There's He-Man, Beastman, and Merman in front of Castle Grayskull. That's quite good. It's quite small print. And you can see how Stratos saved He-Man from the swamp monster. So that's good. You can see that there. And I end up making friends. And there's Tila. Now it's interesting, she has blonde hair in that. But she has dark hair in the cartoon. And of course the force is attacked again near Grayskull. And it looks like Skeletor's forces were finally defeated. And He-Man attacks Skeletor himself. Now look, Look at how Skeletor's sword is actually silver, not purple like the figure. Well, so is the Skeletor on my childhood He-Man lunchbox also. As you can see there, see? Silver sword. So that's all for now. That is the toy haul for New Year's. And next week, I will probably unbox more MOTU Origins figures to make room on the shelf. I'll probably start with unboxing these ones, but you have a Lords of Power Merman, so you probably just open the regular one. And maybe you'll take a look at the card back to see what other figures I can open. Now he's fighting Skeletor there. So that's good, you can open that, and then I'll have He-Man and Skeletor and the Attorney Goddess open. And then move on with the other figures. So that's all for now. See you here next week for another MOTU Origins unboxing video on Sean's Toy Room. I think that will be number 4. So, bye-bye. On the shelf in my living room to put those other 2 figures. So, there they are right there with the mini comic. There's the photo. So, see you later. Consider this the outro.